Dredges. I don't know if that's a word. This blue-black dredge thing, it looked pretty neat. I assume it's not great. The 20 lands already offends me in it, but had some pretty cool cards. Like Surge Mare's kind of cool. I'm a big fan of Tempest Gen, even even if we only have 17 islands and probably aren't gonna have more than like 3 lands or 4, but it's got a lot of cool cards. We got some Narcomoebas, we got the Ride Art, but the wrong edition. We got some Arclight Phoenixes. This card's actually really sweet. And we got a bunch of things that let us draw. We got some Drowned Secrets. I just want to mill somebody out with the Drowned Secrets. I know that's not what its use is, or what it's for, but I just want to wreck, I really, really just want to wreck some control deck. um, it looks fun. Sleeps are cool, if, we ever have 4 mana in a million years to cast them. Admiral's Order has to be good in this deck. And by has to be good in this deck, I mean, eh. This card's fun. I can't wait till we have 5 lands. It's gonna do something. You just wait. I saw builds of this deck that are more blue-red based. They have a lot more cantrips and stuff, and like I was thinking that's what this deck was when it got linked to me. I kind of agreed to play it before I even clicked it to see that it was basically mono blue with a light splash of black. Well, we're on to play. We have 1 land. I guess we're gonna mulligan. Hey, now we have no lands. Hey Nick, what's up? Alright, we have 3 lands and 2 cards that don't really do anything. Sure, I'm gonna keep this because I'm wilder now. What have you been into, Nick? Oh, cool. But I left that on top and got rid of it because I didn't really want it and I didn't want to mill. That was just stupid. I just forgot about that. I'm not even gonna lie. I was gonna sit here and make up a lie, and I've changed my mind. I'm not even gonna lie. I just forgot what that card did. I'll put that in my graveyard, and I guess I'm gonna draw this. We have cards now. They do things. We're definitely versus an aggro deck. Wait, I thought you were retired. Where'd you get a new job at? And do you like your new job? Your opponent doesn't know what to cast because they don't know what the hell we're doing. But on the positive note, we also don't know what the hell we're doing. So, feels like we're going to go well together here. Come on, Narcomoeba. That's not a Narcomoeba. Neither of those. Can I keep this? Sure. I'll keep that. You're a landlord now? Interesting. I don't know what GHT is. Heck yeah, get them! Oh, there's also that. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry. Boom. Oh, that's definitely the wrong one. Come on, Narcomoebas. You can do it. No. Those just aren't Narcomoebas. Your opponent don't know what's about to hit them. We're about to get that Narcomoeba. Huh. No, we're not. Right on time. So glad to have this one in our hand. Do we have ways to discard this in our deck? Do we have ways to discard this in our deck? Oh wait, of course we do. We have friggin' radical ideas and jumpstart cards. I'm just an idiot. I about missed that. So if I mission brief a radical idea, can't put a thing in my graveyard, can I? I still have to pay the mana to do this, right? I think I still have to pay the mana to do that. That card's a lot worse than I thought it was then. If we hit one of those black things, we get our dude back, right? Or, that's not casting, it's just a trigger, never mind. There's another Arclight. This card's a lot less good than I originally thought it was. Can get us an op back though, so if we draw like a 1 mana spell, we're good to go. Uh-oh. They're into the part of the game where they're getting ready to do some serious work. Well, actually, they just missed. How lucky for us. Alright, so I think we get to do things this game. What the hell? Somebody's trying to call me on Facebook. I'm going to close that. I apologize if there was background noise. Hey, Dumbo, what's up? So we have nothing we can buy back. So I guess we're going to see if we can find something to buy back. Hot damn. We hit a thing. So we're going to put that on the bottom, that on top. Then we're going to choose the opt. So we're going to cast the opt. We're going to target them because we want to keep our spell so we can get our thing. Oh no, that was so bad. I should have targeted myself here, because if I target myself, I get to put this Arclight in the graveyard. Oh, that was so bad of me. Alright, this deck's too complicated. I already don't like it. I don't like complicated deck. Wait, wasn't that the third spell? What do these do? Oh, I gotta go to my attack step. Okay. I was gonna get annoyed because I was pretty sure that was the third spell. I was about to get real annoyed. What if we could just mill our opponent? What? Oh. What do you do? There's gotta be something in play for you to work. Let's see if we can hit an Narcomoeba. Narcomoeba? There's still 3 in our deck. There's 18 cards left. I think we win this turn if we hit. Yeah, so I guess we're going to radical idea and just easily put this one in the graveyard. Mill ourselves. Draw our card. Target that thing. Mill ourselves. Okay, well, we won. I made a few punts there. This deck's not very intuitive to me, but we did it. Yay! Our opponent played 22 lands and nothing but an Elvish Juvenator. We can beat that draw. If he's playing a bunch of dinos, I'm just going to want this card, ain't I? So I just want counter spells versus a deck like that. Definitely don't think I want Blink of the Eye. I'm pretty fine with everything else. I want some counter spells, probably not all of them. I just don't want any. Maybe we just want to chain sleeps and missions, briefings, and sleeps. Yeah, let's go for the slower game. Actually, no, we probably need some amount of counter spells. Because, like, some amount of counter spells. That's right, I took out, I'm trying to, well, okay. It's too late. Because they could have settled direct, which is why I was thinking maybe we needed some kind of counter spell. Before anybody asks, yes, this is a competitive league. This hand looks atrocious. We have lands, though. I'm gonna keep it. We have lands. Maybe I'm too worried about the 20 land count. Like, double Narcomoeba is probably not a hand I'm supposed to keep. Especially with an Arclight in it. But based on what we saw last game, we can just cast Llanowar Elves and kill him with them. He didn't cast anything for 35 turns last game. I was just going to cast 2 Narcomoebas and attack a bunch. Legit just going to cast these and start attacking. And try to win with sleeps and missions briefings. Hope I hit a land next turn so I can just cast another Narcomoeba and not the thing. Not the mission briefing or discovery or whatever the hell this is. It's discovery, right? Yeah, it's discovery. I'm not trying to go off. By going off, I'm going to try to win with the mission briefing or the sleeps. It's my entire goal. It might not work, but it's what I'm trying for. It's gonna take like a big hit and then just like start sleeping and briefing and stuff. It's also why I'm not blocking. This could be a bad plan. Both of you go to the graveyard. Hopefully we'll draw a land. We did not draw a land. Well, that hurts my plan significantly if we're not going to draw a land. For my plan to work, I actually have to have 4 lands and or 6 lands for a sleep. How am I dead to that tyrant? My entire sideboarding plan should irrelevate anything they play as long as we get there. We didn't get there. But I mean, it should irrelevate all of this. Like, none of this would matter if we have a 4th land just have a sleep. We don't have a 4th land though, so we have problems. Well, I didn't expect him to have back-to-back Carnage Tyrants, so I thought I had an extra turn. We were going to get to see 5 or 6 more cards in that amount of time. So I'm just dead then. I didn't die to the first one. I would have beat 1. I died to 2. I'm pretty sure I would have beat... If I'd have drawn a land, I would have beat 1. I died to 2 of them. Why is it not letting me sideboard? The hell, Moto? Begin sideboarding? Why do I have to click that? That's weird. Let's just run it back. I didn't die to 1 Carnage Tyrant. I definitely died to 2. This thing seems fine. It's got 2 Narcomoebas in it again, but we have Drowned Secrets, so like hopefully they'll get things going. I don't think they're always going to have a turn 1 ramp spell, turn 2 ramp spell, turn 3 ramp spell, so I think slow hands are fine. I wonder if it's ever possible just to mill them out, or if that's too slow. If we get a couple of these, maybe? Shouldn't press F6. I guess they could have Naturalize. I like it. The plan's coming together, man. They have Clarion in their deck, too. We got Sleep in our graveyard. That's kind of cool. Put into the graveyard. I kind of want this land, but I'm going to let fate decide whether we have more lands or not. I think there's a double Radical Ideas. It's probably pretty easy for us to get more lands. Which one are you going to target? It's weird. Alright, well, let's start the turn with this, I guess. And then we can't cast that, can we? Well, it makes it easy to look for a land like this, then. Also not a land. Maybe I should have kept one of these lands. Certainly looking like we need it. Certainly going into the graveyard. Do I want this top one? Probably not. Again, I just want to land, really. I everything I want right now is just a land. So we can Radical Idea and Mission Briefing opt back this turn. So as long as they don't have access to instant speed sweeper, we should be good. Well, goodish. They'll technically be at 1, but... So I guess start with this. Put this thing in the graveyard. Do this. Oh, that was a good hit. Put on the bottom. Put on top. We want to cast our opt. Again, put on top. That's 3 spells, right? Like, my math's not wrong, is it? Boom. Alright, we got paired versus a very slow deck that didn't do anything in games 1 or 3. And they kind of got. My game plan on turn, or game 2, might have just not been solid at all. Like, my game 2 game plan could have just been a fail, since, like, my entire game plan was to get 6 lands in my 20 land deck. So, like, that could have just been a very, very poor game plan. But I thought we had time, considering he literally did nothing game 1. I wasn't really sure what was in his deck. It's great fun. And, like, it doesn't seem terrible. I don't think it's bad. I'm certainly sure I'm sequencing things wrong, so it's probably better than it even appears. I have a new offer on a magical card. What a glorious day. We will do the playing first. We will mulligan again. I guess I'll keep it, but this hand's pretty trash. I'm pretty afraid to go down to 5 cards. I'm gonna keep it. We have a scry. I'm not gonna use the op because I want the card on top of my deck any damn way. Oh, it's a red deck. I don't think we actually beat red decks at all. I think our win percentage versus red decks are going to be pretty close to 0. Guess I want both of these. Like, maybe post-board they won't be that terrible. Maybe the Surge Mares can steal games, but in general, I just think they're going to be pretty trash-tastic. Certainly going to go to the graveyard. Do I want this? I don't think I want this. Alright, we'll take it. Just because I'm not 100% sure that I don't. I think I just wanted another land, though. Well, at least it wasn't a Chain Whirler. We have that going for us. They attack with a Steamkin, I'm 100% blocking. I don't care if they have a spell. Like, this going to the graveyard's irrelevant to me. Oh no! You got this with your trick, friend! Wouldn't have minded to have that opt. Alright, radical ideas. I want all the radical ideas. That's not a radical idea. Alright, so we were just dead, right? I'm assuming we're on 0 outs now. Oh, I was right. Uh-oh, baby. What are you going to do when we gain life all over you? None of those cards do anything. Um, boom. Okay. Boom. It's just like completely out of gas if I play this. Boom. This game's already over though, so. I choose you. Woo! What are you gonna do when the Arclight Phoenix comes down and does nothing on you? Maybe we should just start looking at our opponent's cards. Not show them any more of our deck. No, don't kill my Arclight Phoenix. Casual attack for 10. Alright, it's time to look at opponent's cards now. Boom. What's your white splash for, friend? Can we find out? Experimental Frenzy in her main deck with her Killing Phoenix? That's a lot of 4s. Probably dead this turn. Yep, that's 7 damage, even through the Narcomoeba. Alright, friendo. The Surge Mares, it's time to play. I feel like all of this comes in here and this self-mill stuff just like isn't really the ticket anymore. We basically have to try to win a small control-y game based off the Surge Mares in this type of match. Not sure about that. Actually, I think I want these two. So if I had to get rid of 7 more cards, what would I get rid of here? The Narcomoebas don't really do much on their own, and they already have Chain Whirlers. The Phoenixes may still be good enough. I wonder if it's just like maximum altitude. If this was an instant, I think I would definitely play it. Alright. Transform into bad blue aggro deck. Oh wow. I just realized I'm an idiot. I thought, for some reason I was thinking that our Surge Mare was the different mare. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have sided that in. It's like a 0-5, so it's okay, but for some reason in my mind it was the red one that can't be blocked by blue creatures, and I was like, man, this is going to be so good versus the red deck. No, that's not what it does, Sirius. You're an idiot. And it wouldn't be good in this match even if that is what it did. Still 0-5 wall. The 0-5 wild, it lets me loot. Like, that's literally not nothing. Do you like the big butts? The nice 2-4 come into play. It's just when you discarded it as well. Alright, so I guess I'm going to start with this one. Mainly because I wanted to flash it back, but that's probably just wrong ordering in general. Take 3, pal. 12. Oh, mission casters and mission briefing. That reminds me, JJ. Is there any decks you actually want to see get played? I kind of want to block there. I probably am supposed to block there. Because now if they just play Rekilling Phoenix, we don't really get to do anything. They had Rekilling Phoenix. Ooh. That card could do something. I don't know exactly what it does. Should have blocked here. They attack with both. I think I am going to block. Make them waste a burn spell. I'm not concerned a lot about that. Alright, baby, let's find those sleeps. Kinda want to keep that. It probably wasn't good enough to keep. I guess I block. Yeah, I probably block and don't attack now. There's a lot of cool cards right now going around, that's for sure. Nobody's going to deny how cool the cards currently are. If that resolves, I'm just dead. Alright, no resolve for you. I think if that resolves, I was just dead. Ay caramba, I think I'm just dead anyway. I literally think I have to draw sleeps and multiple of them to win at this point. I should have bounced this before I blocked, because now if they have Lightning Strike, I'm screwed. Alright, you can do it, deck. Sleep us. That's not a sleep. Sleep? You're also not asleep. You're also not asleep. She technically can block. Alright, technically can block has been called. When you can't do anything else, you can technically block. We can still beat this, in theory, with a sleep. We'll snap block these two if they attack with them. Pretty clearly. I don't actually know. I'm not sure of the schedule at the moment. So they have experimental thing. If we block you and we block you, we'd be taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess it's safer. The problem is, like, we're just like trying to draw so thin right now. Well, this takes 4 mana to cast from the hand? Oh god, that's even worse than I thought. And I already thought it was bad. What do you do? So we can make them discard this. That doesn't get us anywhere. We're still dead. Alright. I never draw sleeps. And they're like the only cards that can ever save me. Alright, so what do we need to do now? We need to hit lots of stuff in a row. Lots of stuff in a row has been called. Neither of those cards are anything in a row. And that card does nothing, and we are dead on board. I thought we had a good chance to win that game. We went 25 cards deep and never found one of the cards we were looking for. But I didn't expect this deck to be able to beat red from the beginning. That's like one of the first things I said, that I don't think it can ever beat a red deck. And, yeah, it does not look like it can ever beat a red deck. Like, he didn't have particularly good draws or anything. And easily thrashed me. Like, the games weren't close. And I was looking for a sleep just to make the game close. We will play first. This hand seems decent. Got some things to try to hit some radical ideas with. We've already got an opt. I feel like our opponent read that card. Silly opponent having to read these cards? Come on now. These cards are clearly ballers. I want to cast this opt really bad, but I'm probably going to need it. I think I can take one draw step before I play it. Man, if they're Boros Angels, it's going to be hard for us to beat a Lyra. It's going to be very hard for us to beat a Lyra and a Shalai. Ah! They have main deck Remorseful Cleric versus us. How ridiculous is that? Main deck Remorseful Cleric versus us. We're trying to play fun over here and we have main deck hate cards? No, 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 no. Go ahead and use it before I can draw my card. I can't draw my card technically. I put the radical idea on the bottom. But we don't have to talk about that. That's a maximum altitude. If we had more lands, it would almost be enough. Would you like to get Crippling Chilled? They're fine with it. Maybe we can hit a Narcomoeba and make them sack it somehow. Kind of have no gas anymore either. Bro, I should have put that radical... I thought I was putting that radical idea in my graveyard. Not focused, but I certainly thought I was. I forgot Optus Scry. Every damn thing else in this deck is Surveil, and I was just like autopiloting and threw away one of our good cards. No. But we don't need play points. Like, play points mean nothing to me. I would give away play points if I could. We're about to mission brief and opt. No! They got main deck artifact destruction too. This guy's just crude. Don't know what I'm doing here. Clearly should have cast this. I'm just trying to hit a land. Or trying to force him to sacrifice this. Our opponent's deck's so hateful versus us. And they're shocking? They've got more? No. What is this? What are they going to do now? Play a Silent Gravestone? They're going to play this thing. This thing blocks everything in my deck. Wait, what? Confused. Oh, wow. I've never read this card right. I didn't think that gave anything to a white creature other than vigilance. I've been screwing up with this card a lot on stream, yet no one ever corrected me. It's kind of rude. Why would nobody ever correct me? Anyway, this game's over. We certainly can't win this game now. No, you can't. Hey, there's a radical idea. Now, if we can only somehow get him to sacrifice this, probably not Guo. It doesn't feel to me like we can ever beat a red deck right off the bat. That makes it not a real deck. And we're just like losing to random cards like Aurelia. Like it's gonna be pretty hard to beat Aurelia. Our opponent's got main deck Remorseful Cleric, main deck Knight of Autumn. Like, these are good cards versus us. This card's a lot better than I thought it was, and I already thought it was good. So we need him to forget he has a Remorseful Cleric, and then we need to go wild? The question is, do we need to wild and out? References to bad TV shows. That card doesn't do anything. Hey, I needed that. We must find another 1-drop. That's not another 1-drop. Alright, next game. So we're just like bringing our sleeps back in and hoping. Surge Mare doesn't seem particularly good here. Tempest Gen, none of that crap seems good. Just gonna bring these back in. Cut 2 of these. I'll cut 1 of these. Maybe Tempest Gen's okay. I'm actually just gonna bring the Tempest Gens in as well. If they don't hit an Aurelia, the Tempest Gen does something, right? Like maybe we can just cast it and beat them in the head if they don't have an angel? That is a good TV show. Do they still make new episodes, or is that canceled? I have not saw Boros Tokens list, no. Yeah, this hand seems good for what our deck does anyway. I didn't think they made new episodes, but I remember watching it back in the day. I remember liking it. Alright, are you going to have the 0-2-1 make me cry? Don't you do it, Landon. Or Ladden. I'm going to call you Aladdin for the rest of the match. Okay, sweet. They didn't have it. Ooh, I kind of want to play this one now. This is just better. Yeah, the green-white token deck definitely has some hops. Hey, if we can draw lands now, there's a sleep in our graveyard, so missions briefings are relevant. Oh, they are? Nice. I really like that show. It was probably my favorite Adult Swim show or whatever it was called. Lava Coil? What? Opponent? What the hell is this? Alright, well, I want to draw a land, so we're going to basically make sure we get a land. It's not 100%, but, like, it's pretty good. Oh, cool. 2 lands to the grave. No big. I guess I'm going to keep this. Gives me 2 more looks at a land. Even though I kind of want it for Arclights later, but I really want that too. Not a land. Alright, well, GG. Another, we should be playing more than 20 lands in their deck. Kind of think I should have just cast a Drowned Catacomb and tried to mill them, but I don't know if I'd have enough turns. Love drawing the Narcomoeba again. Oh, cool. This is a card that we just, like, probably can't ever beat. I guess I'm going to play this. I don't have enough lands to do anything with it, so I don't know why I'm playing it. Like, we're never casting 3 spells in a row this game, even if we hit. In a million years, we're just not. If they have land, we're dead. If they have removal spell, we're dead. I mean, we already have 8 2-mana draw cards. And I think all 8 we have are better than Chart a Course. Like, I'm pretty sure this is better than Charter Course by a lot for this deck, and I think Radical Idea maybe. I'm not confident enough to say Radical Idea definitely is, but I think it may be. Land? You guys aren't lands. That's also not a land. Alright. Well, we drew a lot of extra cards that game, but we didn't draw lands. 20 lands is not enough. It's like one of the things I ranted about when I finally viewed the list. It's too hard to cast 4 or 5 mana worth of spells of this deck, and we've only got these as 1 mana spells, and like, obviously we're going to cast these anytime we have them early. So we're almost always casting 5 mana of spells at the very minimum to buy back like an Arclight. Could be better than mission briefing. It could be better than missions briefing. Like, this hand seems fine. This, you'd have to go back to round 1, the only round that we've did well with the deck. But basically, round 1's exactly what this deck's trying to do. It's just not come together any other time. I would say we're playing a mirror match, but it's just more likely that he's playing mono blue, and we probably don't beat mono blue either. Like, it's probably getting syncopated. They might just let it resolve because it's like this weird bad card. They think they can get better use out of it. They typically don't have syncopates in their main deck though, so Spell Pierce would be more likely if they really are mono blue. They don't have to be mono blue, by the way. Alright, so we have a Radical Idea and we have an opt this game. And we have another opt. Oh, we're getting really close to doing it. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, this deck looks sweet, and it's fun. And versus the slow, dirtly opponent round 1, we smashed them. Round 2, we got paired versus a red deck, got crushed. Round 3, we got paired versus a deck that had main deck Remorseful Cleric. Like, I'm not going to hold this deck. You know, if this deck loses if opponents have main deck Remorseful Cleric, then I'm just willing to lose to it, you know? Like, I can't say this deck's bad, because that's just not common. Hey, we got another Radical Idea in the graveyard. Right on time to draw this. I don't think these Creeping Chills are good at all, by the way. Like, these Creeping Chills could just be bad. Alright, so what do I want now? I want a land. That's a land. Hey, yeah. Let's mill ourselves. Should have played my other land first. In case they had a blink of the eye or something for the drowned, we could have cast both opts in response. There's something in my eye. This is fun. Actually hurts quite a bit. By the way, what's been up, Donkey? I've not saw you in forever, my man. This is basically what this deck's supposed to do, JJ. I'm not saying it's good enough. I'm just saying, I think I want that too. Boom. Turn 4, 3/3 flying first strike that we could have just paid 4 mana for. Or flying haste, sorry. That we could have just paid 4 mana for. Back to our hand it goes. Alright, so now we get to do all that over. Actually, I'm just going to cast this other Drowned Secrets. Probably cast this thing this turn too. No, they've had enough of our fun. You still working at the same place? Alright, we'll see if we can hit something. Oh, this was just not great. That's not anything. That's not anything. Like, you still working for MTGO Ticket? No, sorry, Card Hoarder? Yeah, Card Hoarder. No! They are playing that deck. Does it pay well? I'm surprised it pays well. That's kind of cool. Alright, well. Let's start with this. Actually, let's just go ahead and play our land. And then let's start with this. Boo. Alright. Hey, we had another Phoenix. Sweet. Well, don't do that, homie. Oh! No! I accidentally clicked through the phase. I did not mean to click through the phase. No! That wasn't what we intended to do. Man, I could have possibly just punted this game by a misclick. That's frustrating. Like, I don't think this game was losable, and then I just did something like that. Now I'm just tilted and going to compound a mistake by casting a Narcomoeba that I shouldn't cast. Like, casting this Narcomoeba is just wrong here. A, because they probably have an Essence Scatter stranded in their hand, but B, it's going to be probably hard for me to get 3 spells if I do that. But I'm on tilt now. Live tilt, baby. No! I'm going to blink an eye on my own Narcomoeba and replay it. You just wait. That's the plan. I mean, the 2 Narcomoebas we have actually win the game fairly quick if they don't hit a big bro. I wonder what they cut for exclusionary mages. They still have the ops. I only have 7 mana. Definitely punted this game. I'm a little sad about it. Could still get a radical idea and that would be enough. Like, it wasn't even a play mistake. It was a stone misclick. I thought about getting a job for a place like Mana Traders or Card Hoarders, or at least applying for them. But I don't know. I'm frustrated at myself right now. This game was a win. It's a good chance that I should have just went ahead and blinked that as well, but kind of tunnel visioning, thinking these Arclights can still win the game. Like, there's only 20 cards left in our deck, and we know what most of them are. I wish. There's a mission briefing. There's just no chance that's going to resolve, right? Let's find out. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm like worried about that type of stuff. So that goes to the graveyard. That goes to the graveyard. So that's neat. Then I guess we'll just go ahead and get this one. And then we'll cast it. I think they don't have anything. Yeah, they don't have anything. To the graveyard, to the graveyard. Could have won this game 2 or 3 turns earlier. Love it, bro. Tweet, tweet. This deck's cool. I think sleeps are good in a match like this. Probably cut those. I actually just don't like these creeping chills very much. I'm just going to bring in these things because they block well. They block really well. I don't know what else to take out if I bring those in. Maybe we can go with just 2 sleeps. Yeah, but like, you actually have to work, and if they can afford to pay a salary, I imagine you have to do a lot of work, because there's like not an actual there's not a very large margin on cards. So I imagine like if they're paying me a salary, I'm having to do a lot of work. I don't want to do a lot of work. I want to do like a little work. Yeah, we have to mulligan this, I think. We definitely have to mulligan this. Alright, we'll keep it. It's terrible. Let's rock. Get in the graveyard, you piece of... Sentinel Totem. Why are people playing all these exile effects? Can we just concede and go into the next game? At least we had to mulligan twice. So it was a game we were unlikely to win anyway. This is not an island, by the way. It does not help our Tempest Gen. It just looks like an island on TV. Land? Hey, we're doing it. We're doing it live. Why did I not play this? I forgot I drew it. My bad. JK, didn't matter. I play perfect. I play perfect. No one doubt me. Anybody that's doubting me is just a hater. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Just cast a bad 2-drop, please. That's not a bad 2-drop. I'm going to shock with this. I don't want to get syncopated. I think we lose pretty much 100% if this doesn't leave the board this turn. Still get Spell Piercer negated, but... Or Wizard's Retorted. Like, they still have, like, bunches of counter spells. Can't mulligan to 5 on the draw versus a turn 1 totem when they have that and still be relevant. Could put these in just to try to stop that, but like majority of their creatures can't actually block, so just gonna run it back. Majority of the creatures are like random fly things or like the Mistcloak thingies. I don't know the names of cards. Well, you're not very good. You're not very good. 2 Narcomoebas aren't very good. Alright, so let's keep 1 Narcomoeba and a bunch of bad cards. Seems better than our 7, though. You can do it, deck. 1 time land us. That's not a land. Want, want, want. Went 1 and 3. Like if they're, yep, we went 1 and 3. They also had a curious obsession for their creature all 3 games. Which is, so they've had more curious obsessions than we've had lands. I'm exaggerating, but I just want to whine. Like, I'm certainly exaggerating. That is not a factual statement. If I miss the land this turn, I'm just going to pick them up and move on to round 5. And that's that. Don't play 20 lands in this deck. Mission Briefing's not been very good either. Definitely should be Charter Course. Just straight get out of this deck for Charter Course. Whee! Alright, give us a slow control deck. Give us a chance. Slow control deck, that's what we want. Give us a nice little Grixis deck. No, wait, no, Grixis decks might have, Nicobolus in it. We don't want that. Give us a nice little Izzet deck. Yeah, nice little blue-red deck. Hey, Blade Ogre, if you come by to see us get smashed, I'll be on Path of Exile probably in less than 15 minutes. Spoiler. If anybody wants to play Path of Exile with me, that's where I'll be. Hey, 16 months in a row. Nice. No, we don't want to play versus mono green. That deck's fast. Do have these. You can't block them. I think I could have used this card better versus the red-white opponent. Dollar bills, y'all. What? I'm going to make me so much chili here in a minute, you don't even understand. I'm going to drown myself in chili and cheese. I plan on mapping to like 4 a.m. tonight. I think 4 a.m. Let's look at the League of Legends schedule, and I'll tell you how long I plan on mapping tonight. I plan on mapping for when we get done with this up to 5 hours and 12 minutes. Homemade salsa would last a week, right? I guess it depends on what you put into salsa and how you've stored it. I would kill to have some moisture crackers, and fortunately I'll have saltines. Alright, snapping it off. This hand looks great. I don't care what our opponent plays, as long as it's not a basic mountain, they are dead. What? Why are you going to bed? You said you were going to hang out with me. You liar! You said we were hanging out tonight. Yeah, this opponent's just dead. GG. Good game. Get out of here, friend. I like how those decks can actually be fairly fast, and I'm just talking crap. I easily can still lose here. We drew this sweet creeping chill that could be like a charter course or anything good, and not routinely to work. If this kills my enchantment, I'm gonna flip out. Okay, it does not kill my enchantment. We're still playing. It does not kill my enchantment. I was gonna freak out if that killed my enchantment. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah, it can block a 3/1. What are you gonna do when the Narcomoeba runs wild on you? I kind of want these lands. Kind of afraid to take them though. Oh, did I say Creeping Chill? Yeah, Creeping Chill. Okay, we Gucci. It's a cool card, but like it doesn't do much. Attack me. Attack me. I'll block. I will. You're gonna get blocked so hard you don't even understand, pal. Red Rover, send the shaman on over. Oh, actually. Is this the first time we blocked tonight? Because for some reason I tried to play like it was MTG Arena. Ooh, that card's sweet. I guess I would play another Drowned Secret so it's fine to cast one of them during my turn. I don't want to cast any of that stuff. They're just gonna cast Veraska or something and kill our Drowned Secrets? I'd be a little sad. Alright, so next turn we're gonna try to do the things and the stuffs. Because doing things and stuffs is like stuffs and things and things and stuffs. Kinda want to just cast a one from my hand. Or from my graveyard. Because I think casting a mission briefing into a discovery is probably better than anything else we could do next turn. And I kind of want to save it. Oh well, never mind. Plans got immediately changed when we drew another one of those. Whew. Taste the rainbow. Just so I can't F-sit, or just so I can't press the wrong button again. Go ahead and cast that in this phase. It's technically better to hold priority and use this before we let the trigger from the radical idea go away, but also probably should have kept that other opt. Yeah, I sequenced a lot of that stuff bad. But all I know is we're attacking for 6 in the air. Sugar Ray had a song once. I think it was called Fly. And that's what we're doing. We're flying. Yeah, you guys should ignore me when I make references like that. I'm just trying to show you all that I'm owed. Oh, well that's not going to do much. Our friend's still going to come play next turn. What? How dare you, deck? Boom. You're going to go to the graveyard. You're going to go to the graveyard. We're going to play a land. We're going to cast Mission Briefing. We're going to put you in the graveyard. Mission Briefing is going to resolve. We're going to target this thing. And we're going to cast this thing. Thank you, Koro. I appreciate it. I don't feel as old as I probably should. And then we're going to attack for 9 with a Crippling Chill in our hand to win the game next turn. Assuming that he doesn't have, I don't know, a 1-mana black thing to not take this damage. I think they're just done. It feels like they're conceding. Yeah, they're conceding. We did it. Who's my favorite McGregor? Connor? Or I have no idea what you're talking about. You're talking about the fighters? I only knew there was one, so I'll say Connor then. Oh. You confused me because you spelled his name wrong. It's E-W-A-N. You're talking about the actor. It's E-W-A-N. That's why you confused me. I just want to bring all this stuff in again. This stuff seems hard for them to beat. This is not my brew. This is from Harurua? Harurua is from Japanese stuff. Let me... Since I can't pronounce it, I guess I'll link it. It's from one of their casual events database. Anyway, we're going to get rid of Crippling Chills. They've been unimpressive the entire evening. We're going to trim on a couple of these mission briefings. They've been pretty bad the entire evening. These maximize altitudes, there has to be something better than those. Can't imagine that I want to use Blinking Eye here. Maybe I just can't bring in all the blue stuff then. Oh, a big bunch of 0-4s seem pretty good versus what he's doing. I'd be cutting Narcomoeba? That doesn't feel right. Alright, Narcomoeba, you're cut. I lied. Like, there's a lot of cool decks on that website. Lots of casual decks, some decent decks. Our opponent's already mulliganed. I like the fact that this can actually put our Arclight in our graveyard. It blocks well. Oh, let's tell our opponent not to concede. Yo, opponent. Oh. I was going to write homie bro, but I guess I technically don't know that they're males, so that would be wrong. That would be wrong. So we actually have an opponent that can read what we're writing. That feels good. Because I don't want to knock anybody out of prize support. We're already eliminated from prize support. We're 1-3. So we just wanted to let them know. Face painting. That's an odd thing for you to be in charge of. I can't imagine that you want to paint many faces. I don't know. You're a sports baller. Maybe you get into that like pep rally stuff. So they have another branch walker. Ooh, they're playing the Gruesome Menagerie. That is a cool card. Nice, we hit a land. Let's cast another horse. A horse is a horse, of course, especially if you're a water horse. The Surge Mare's getting ready to do some fun. His whole face into a dragon. I've saw some of your art you can draw, but like it feels to me like that type of art would be difficult. Like not easy. Why did I cast a Tempest Gen instead of a Surge Mare this turn? What? Huh? I guess I will block one of the things, not both, because I'm a whatever. Buddy, if you got Golden Demise, you got us. We don't care. We're gonna slam Tempest Gen if you got Golden Demise. Yeah, this is a seahorse. Ha! Bluff called. You can't bluff me. Oh, I forgot to use this. I should probably use this. That's what our deck's designed to do. Just casually not bother to use my Wander of Vertebrae. It's like, nah, we don't need it. We got seahorses in play. And 15 Wonder Women? That's kind of cool. Were the Wonder Women mostly female, mostly male, and like how old were they? A horsefish? I did not realize that was actually the title of it. Hey, see, I was a genius to not use our wand. A genius. You guys are sitting over here questioning my clearly correct plays. But you don't even understand. I'm a genius. I think on other levels, man. You can't think on all these levels. God, I feel foolish sometimes. I guess we saw all of those things. The top card is going to be a land. I don't want it, so we're going to mill ourselves. Told you. Right on time, Drowner of Secrets. Could just try to clock our opponent pretty quickly, but like we finally have our sleep. It feels so good. We finally have our sleep. Our opponent's getting ready to casually cast a Relic Seeker. I'm going to die on the inside. It's not going to be very fun. I don't suggest dying on the inside. I'm just not going to block here because we have sleep. Also, keeping that land might have been good. Simply because we have sleep and might want to cast multiple spells. No Chupacabra, no Relic Seeker, no Golgari. Just pass. You have 3 lands in your hand. There's one of them. This does not look like a second one of them. What do? You gain 1 life for each creature card in your graveyard. Boom. Boom. I did not know that. Opponent. Taste the rainbow. Yeah, Blade Ogre. You smarty. How does that explain anything? God. I'm just messing around. You like how I'm sending a message if our 0-4 horsefishes? Sending a message with the 0-4 horsefish. I think we got the idea of dragons, because they exist. You can Google them right now and see pictures of them. Game of Thrones was historical. Like nobody made that stuff up. Horse food. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. Let's see what we hit before we make a decision. Because we can do some cool stuff this turn, but it's probably not worth it. We're at 8 life. Well, all right, we're not going to screw around. We're just going to get them. Narcomoeba, baby. Yeah. Tempest Gin, do it. There he is. Man, people just want to explore, homie. Man, sleep's really good versus these decks when we draw it. Sleep's really good versus these decks when we draw it. Mill ourselves. Mill ourselves. Cast this thing. Mill ourselves. Hey, there's another radical idea. We don't even have to play that anymore if we don't want to. Spoiler, we want to. It's just better to, I think. No, it's probably not better to because of the drowned secrets. This was probably a play mistake. I should have... I guess I couldn't have cast 2 of these no matter what. Wait! Apparently I read this card wrong. What did I do wrong? Instant or sorcery spells. I'm a dum-dum. I'm too stupid to play this game. I thought we had won. We did not win. We're dead on board. I should not have attacked. I am dead on board. Wah, wah, wah. Hey, did anybody realize I have a Surge Mare in play and could have just attacked? Check this out. See this? I'm letting our opponent know that I could have won, but I was just screwing around because I'm conceding anyway. Just letting our opponent know that he was dead. We were having mercy on his soul. We had to play a 3rd game now. Coro, we're conceding anyway because we're already 1-3. We don't actually want to win. We just want to play. What? How is it punts? We literally told our opponent we're conceding to them. Like, we had clearly went for it in a normal situation. But we told him to tell us if he was dead, and he didn't tell us. So we were having fun. I want to bring in this other sleep. This card's ridiculous. No! No! Okay. We Gucci. I want to bring in a Narcomoeba too because fun. And I may have completely forgot that we could win with Surge Mare. Just completely ignore that fact, guys. Completely ignore the fact that if that was a real game, I would have lost. Because I forgot. Ooh, this hand's pretty sweet. We have double drowned secrets. We don't have lands to do anything with them, but we have them. We have double Tempest Gen, too. So we're going to like mill ourselves for a bunch and then do nothing with our Tempest Gens. Oh yeah, I made a lot of bad plays tonight. I don't think I played too badly in most of the games we lost, though, if that counts for anything. I think most of the games that I played badly in are games that were winning. I'm just not winning them efficiently enough. Does that count for anything? Ooh. Do I just fill up my graveyard, or do I realize that I probably don't have enough mana to do anything even if I do that? I said doo-doo. Ha! Doo-doo. I have a 3/4 in play. You have a Chupacabra in your graveyard. What in the world does this do? Okay. Hey, I hear my mommy coming home. I wonder if she'll make my chili. Why'd you give up on the CR? You gotta keep doing the CR, homie. This match is taking a lot longer than I expected it to take. Land, nice. Always land. Boom. 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 This is how mono blue kick-ass stuff was meant to be played. Homie. Homie. Why you kill my Tempest Gen? Rude. I guess I block if he attacks with the 3/1. Yeah, mono blue kick-ass stuff featuring black cards that I think I sided out. Yeah, I sided them out. I'm so smart. Ooh, this is our favorite. Look at Blade Ogre talking trash. He's saying my mommy left his house. Rude. My mommy is a lovely lady. She wouldn't associate with trash like you. What are you gonna do when the Tempest Gen runs wild on you? We really don't have much going on right now. They kill this other Tempest Gen, we're gonna be in problems. We're gonna have some problems. You leave Tempest Generino alone. I guess we could radical idea into a discovery into a land and draw like opt for the turn. I don't know what he's doing, so I'm just not going to block. Just in case he's like trying to cast one of these or something and kill my team. Guess I should have blocked. It's okay. 12 turn clock. This is more things. The more things they play, the less I like our chances. What is this? Let's start with this. Oh no, that's the one card we needed. Nice, another Narcomoeba. That'll really get the clock going. Okay, I just want to land. I attack you. Would you like to partake in 3 points of damage, friend? Okay. I guess they're gonna bite back and kill something. But that's okay. It takes up a lot of their land, and maybe we'll be able to get to our Arclight Bro stuff. Right now, we're just kind of like trying to stall for Narcomoeba to do things. Certainly not blocking here. We're just taking 6. I've already pressed F6. Might be greedy and just play Tempest Gen next turn and try to get a sleep later, but I guess it really depends on how much they add to the board. No! This card's good versus me. Rude AF, fam. That card's better than versus me than I want it to be. Much better versus me than I want it to be. They don't have another removal spell. Like, we can maybe win with the Tempest Gen. Why are they taking so long to click yes on this? They've already made their selection. You just attack for 6 next turn. I don't really like that. Wouldn't mind to draw a land, though. If we draw a land, we can play... Oh, opponent DC'd! No! This is the fun match. Why would you DC? But yeah, anyway, if we draw a land, we can play a Tempest Gen and activate the Surge Mare. So we can do 4 damage to them and put a 5/4 in play. Okay, opponent's back. Good. Good, good. Hey, QAVWSX79727. Thank you for the follow. They only have 9 minutes left. Wow, wow, wow. Where's our Arclights at? We are nowhere close to even buying back an Arclight. I don't even know if I want one. I really just want to land. It's my favorite thing to want. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Still have 2 cards in their hand, and they have a Memorial to Folly. How much mana does this take? It takes 3. So I'm at 11. If I play this, say they have 1 removal spell, I block this. I'm still taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that seems fine. Might as well see if I hit anything first. Oh wait, no, I'm just dead if I do that. Still has to be the right play. Maybe we hit a mark. I should have cast this pre-combat. If I'd hit a Narcomoeba or something, I could have attacked with a Surge Mare for 2. So they're probably going to gain life with that. Block these 2 pretty comfortably. Should have blocked this, actually. This plays around a Golden Demise a little bit. I don't mind to trade one Surge Mare for that. Depends on what you're eating. There's no wrong cheese. Well, that's a good one. There's no wrong cheese, friend. I guess we're going to see what we hit. Alright. We're in pretty bad shape here. We've hit both of our sleeps. We don't have enough lands to do anything. We're going to have to get incredibly lucky next turn. Are you tapping 2 mana for? I thought this was 3. Oh, it is just 2. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to get incredibly lucky next turn now. Like, we're going to have to mill multiple arc lights and, like, radical idea. We have to, like, draw a land or an opt for the turn and radical idea into the other, while hitting multiple of arc lights. They have 4, 5, 6, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, so they're at 14 life. Yeah, we have to hit like 3 arc lights. 3 arc lights is a lot of arc lights. Hitting that second sleep there was really disappointing. Alright, well, now we only have to do 12, so now we only have to hit all 3's not enough. Yeah, we can't win now. We're just dead. We could do exactly 9 damage if we get lucky. Or sorry, exactly 11 damage if we get lucky. Problem is, they have a sack in the tank now. And we're unlikely to get lucky anyway. I mean, like 2 ops are going by. Want want. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we only had 2 cards we could hit, and we had to hit both Phoenixes anyway. So we have 2 Phoenixes in the bottom 7 cards. GG. Our opponent won. Good game. Alright, so we went 1-4 this deck. Not great. I did not play it very well at all, but I had a lot of fun playing it. The deck was kind of cool. Deck was definitely cool. It just didn't seem great. Sleep felt like the best card in the deck in almost all of these matches. We saw very few of them. I probably made poor decisions that last game. I feel like that last game was a game we should have won, so I feel like I just made poor decisions somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. But the deck was fun, and that's what we expected from the deck, and that's what we got from the deck. So can't be upset about that. Anyway, I appreciate all you guys stopping by. Had a lot of fun tonight. Apparently this deck took a lot of brain power from me because I played it poorly, and it took almost 2 hours for this league. But take care, everybody, and I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm looking at either playing Grixis, a viewer deck, or one of the decks from the top 8 of the MTG PTQ today. If Ariana won, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, we're probably going to play their deck blind without even looking at it, but I don't know who won. Alright. Ariana did not win. Did Ariana lose to Sneaky? This is like locked up. I apologize. Ah, no, come back. I'm trying to figure out who. Ah, Chokumoto. Why? It is retrieving data for 9 rounds over 243 players. So he lost to Sneaky, yeah. Alright. Anyway, I guess we can look on right quickly before we leave. We can look and see what Autumn played in the PPTQ, or in the PTQ. I'm confident she probably posted about it. Can't imagine why she wouldn't have. Um. Oh, wow. She posted her entire top 8 on YouTube. That's pretty sweet. And she played Gogari. Highly suggest checking out her Twitter up here. She puts out, and she streams every day. Puts out really good content. Saw her stream this deck a lot this week, so she put a lot of work into it. 3 Carnage Tyrants, really. 3 Vivians, 3 Veraskas. Looks like a pretty solid build. I'm not big on Assassin's Trophy in this meta. I think the meta slowed down enough that you can like move Contempts back in over trophies, but I mean, she clearly had success with it, so maybe I'm just wrong. Apparently, this is a J. Dean list. Yeah, I have tremendous respect for J. Dean as well. But anyway, thanks guys for coming by, and I'm outie.